Steve learns his sweetness is alive just as Bo pulls a gun on her. And John and Marlena reunite. Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. At Brady's pub, Eric finds Roman as he hangs up with Lucas. Roman shares the same information with his son. Harris Michaels gave Hope a lead on Megan's location. Eric is skeptical about trusting Harris. Roman explains the deprogramming and then says he has to lay Kate to rest. She wanted to go to Ireland for their honeymoon to honor being a Brady. So Austin, Carrie and Billy are meeting him there to scatter Kate's ashes. Lucas wanted to be there too, but he understands Roman doesn't want to wait until he gets out. As much as Roman wishes he could carry Kate's ashes around until he finds out she's alive, like Anna did with Tony, he's afraid the outcome won't be the same. Eric offers to go with him, but Roman needs him to keep an eye on the pub. Jara bursts into the ISA facility as Harris and Hope kiss. Hope jumps up and hugs her daughter. Sierra explains Andrew gave her clearance, and just in time to stop her from making the biggest mistake of her life. She exclaims Bo would be rolling over in his grave if he could see Hope kissing the man who almost killed her. Hope explains Harris was brainwashed, but now he's deprogrammed. Sierra isn't convinced he can be trusted. Harris interjects to agree with Sierra. He apologizes for what he did and doesn't blame her for not wanting him near her mother. Hope reminds Sierra that she believed Ben deserved a second chance. Now Hope believes Harris deserves one too. Sierra relents. Hope peppers Sierra with questions about baby Bo and her travels. Sierra grins and tells her baby Bo is going to be a brother. Hope embraces her and promises not to let her down when the baby is born. It would make Sierra very happy to have her there this time. They make plans to meet for dinner with Harris before Sierra and Ben leave again. After Sierra leaves, Harris worries he'll relapse. He doesn't want to hurt Hope again. Hope assures him she can take care of herself. He takes her hand. In the lab, Bo leaves Megan passed out on the floor. He opens the door to Kayla, who jumps into his arms. You're alive. Megan stirs on the floor, prompting Bo and Kayla to catch each other up on overpowering their respective captors. Bo wants to leave, but Kayla says they can't leave without Marlena. John kicks open the other lab door and finds Marlena in her pod. When he can't open it, he pushes a button on the wall. It sets off an alarm and opens the pod. Trembling, John cradles Marlena. He whispers, "She's alive." John heads for the door to find help just as Rolf walks in. Rolf tries to flee, but John grabs him. He demands Rolf wake up Marlena. Rolf gives Marlena an injection, declaring she will make a full recovery. In fact, she will be a living testament to his scientific genius. When Marlena wakes up, John rushes to her side. He holds her as she cries. Rolf sneaks out as John helps Marlena out of her pod. He notices the other pods and Marlena tells him that Kayla's alive. Kate was too, but Megan killed her. Or at least that's what they were told. Bo leads Kayla outdoors. Kayla insists they find Marlena, but Bo doesn't want to risk getting stuck there. Kayla won't abandon her. She brings up Kate and asks if Bo knows she's dead. Bo retorts, "I shot her." Aghast over Bo's callous attitude, she assumes Megan brainwashed him. She wants Marlena to fix him, but Bo insists there's nothing to fix. He doesn't need anyone. Kayla asks, "What about Hope?" Bo says that's over. Kayla knows it's never over when you have a love like that. Just like with her and Steve, when you have that kind of connection, you fight your way back and find it again, no matter the obstacle. Kayla tries to use Bo's love for his family to get through to him. Bo's affected hearing of baby Bo, but insists he's getting off the island, and she's coming with him. Kayla refuses. Bo pulls a gun on her. He won't leave her to be Megan's guinea pig. She asks if he's going to shoot her like he shot Kate. Megan groggily rises from the floor, declaring she'll get Bo back in line. Steve blocks her path at the door. She says she was just on her way out. Steve raises his gun and says, "You got that right. He advances, but she stops him. "Your sweetness is alive," she says. Steve refuses to believe her, but Megan offers to take him to her. Holding a gun on Megan, Steve follows her to the other lab. His face falls as he sees Marlena. Steve embraces her, and she tells him Kayla's alive. He grabs Megan and shouts, "Where's Kayla?" Megan doesn't know. Steve leaves to find his wife. As John and Marlena bask in their reunion, Megan tells them she was only trying to mend her broken heart. She didn't set out to hurt anyone. Marlena accuses her of killing Kate. Megan declares she didn't pull the trigger. When John asks who did, Megan responds, "Wouldn't you like to know?" Steve gets to the exterior of the facility, but Kayla and Bo are gone. He sees Kayla's anchor pendant on the ground. His face contorts as holds it to his lips. "Don't worry, baby," he says. "I'm coming." At the docks, Kayla says she wants to go back. Bo thinks she'll change her tune once she sees where they're going. He leads her to the boat. His duffel bag sits next to an orchid growing amid other plants. Next on Days of Our Stefan and Gabby walk right into EJ and Nicole's trap, and Talia reveals her secret to Channel. Please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. After Talia's first successful day at Sweet Bits, she asks Channel why Sloane hates her so much. Channel doesn't want her to get caught in the middle since she's working for her now, so she tells Talia everything. Channel will understand if she has second thoughts about taking the job. After a day of baking, it's the most rewarding feeling Talia's had in a long time. She assures Channel she'll be back tomorrow. Talia appreciates Channel's honesty and shares her own truth. She's a doctor. Channel asks why she wants to work in a bakery then. Talia explains she became a doctor because of her father, who was her hero. But it didn't make her happy. Channel realizes she lied about her bakery experience on her resume. Talia wonders if that means she's fired. Channel tells her she's too talented to let her go. Talia hugs her. At the station, Rafe brings Jada real estate listings for Talia. As she thanks him for going out of his way, Paulina enters, wondering why they aren't out arresting Sloane. They don't know what she's talking about, so she fills them in on her office getting trashed. She notes that Sean kept her initial report a little too discreet. Paulina fears for Channel's life, but Jada and Rafe explain they don't have enough evidence to arrest Sloane. However, they can bring her in for questioning. Paulina comes to the square and tells Channel that her office was trashed. So they need to take Sloane's threats seriously. Sloane comes to the pub, ranting about Paulina and Channel. Not only is she disappointed about her lawsuit getting thrown out, but Eric won't get his gallery in the Sweet Bit space. Eric can't believe she's worried about him after her own disappointment. She tells him how important he is to her, especially since he's the reason she doesn't obsess over Paulina and Channel 24/7. They find 2 potential gallery spaces online, and then Sloane invites Eric back to replace. Before they can leave, Rafe and Jada enter to bring Sloane in for questioning. Gabby comes home to lit candles. Lee pours champagne, praising her successful meeting with Saxtons. He thinks she's on her way to building a second fashion empire. She wonders what he's really up to. Lee admits he hopes this opportunity changes the way she feels about him, but he also wants to watch her show the world her talents. At the Dimera mansion, Nicole reports to EJ that she anonymously booked a room at the Salem Inn for Gabby and Stefan. EJ will make sure they show up. Then Lai just needs to catch them in the act. Stefan joins them and learns of the hotel room they arranged for a secret rendezvous with Gabby. Stefan points out how public the inn is. They assure him it's all been handled discreetly, and they'll have access to a back entrance. After more convincing, Stefan gives Nicole the green light to get Gabby to the inn. After Nicole's left, Stefan becomes excited over the thought of being with Gabby again after so long. However, he worries Gabby won't trust Nicole, which will upend their plan. He wants to give Gabby a heads up. EJ gives him a burner phone to secretly communicate with her. At the apartment, Gabby thanks Lai for getting her into the room with Saxton's execs. She's grateful. Nicole comes to the door. She heard about Gabby's meeting with Saxton's and offers to bring Gabby on at Basic Black. She invites her for a drink to discuss it, but Gabby and Lai are skeptical. Gabby gets a text from a blocked number that reads, "Listen to Nicole." Gabby agrees to hear Nicole out and leaves over Lai's protests. After EJ gets a text from Nicole confirming their plan is a go, EJ tells Stefan he has a car ready for him. But first, they should toast. Stefan ensures his drink isn't drugged and thanks EJ for making this happen. EJ wishes him luck. Stefan leaves and EJ says to himself, "But I'm afraid that has just run out, bro." At the Salem Inn, Nicole convinces a skeptical Gabby that she and EJ are helping her and Stefan for altruistic reasons. An enthusiastic Gabby hugs her. As Lee finishes a glass of champagne at the apartment, EJ drops by. He tells Lai that Stefan and Gabby are together right now. "Care to do something about it?" he asks. Stefan arrives at the hotel and thanks Nicole. She leaves and Gabby and Stefan fall into each other's arms. They can't believe they're finally alone and passionately kiss. Next on Days of Our Lives, Paulina's in crisis, and things get heated between Nicole and Eric. Days of Our Lives now exclusively airs on Peacock. To make sure you never miss an episode, subscribe to Peacock. Please note that if you purchase something by clicking on a link within this story, we may receive a small commission of the sale.